The DRDO will soon deliver the third NETRA airborne early warning and control aircraft to the Indian Air Force for induction, which was being used by the DRDO as a technology demonstrator for the upcoming NETRA Mark II program, that will be based on 6 Airbus A320 aircraft procured from the airline company Air India. The DRDO was initially considering to sell the third NETRA early warning aircraft to an export customer, but considering the rapid rise in the AWACS fleet of the adversaries, the Indian Air Force has decided to induct the third NETRA aircraft. Officials have said that the Indian Army have received the complete delivery of 72,000 SIG 716 rifles, out of which the frontline infantry battalions posted along the line of control and the line of actual control have received the SIG 716 rifles in a much larger number, while at least 50% soldiers of other battalions have received the Sig Sauer rifles. The government has also placed a 780 crore rupees order for the second batch of 72,500 SIG 716 rifles. Sig Sauer is also participating in the Indian Army's latest tender for 93,895 carbines, and is expected to offer its 5.56 by 45 mm SIG MCX low visibility variant, that features a short-stroke gas piston system to drastically reduce the recoil and improve the reliability. The DRDO has started the assembly of the third hypersonic technology demonstrator vehicle, which will be tested in July for a longer duration of 180 seconds with sustained hypersonic combustion at a speed of Mach 6, that will help it to move towards a hypersonic cruise missile prototype stage. The fourth test will be conducted for a much longer duration of 4 minutes to cover 500 kilometers, while the main target remains to achieve 1,000 kilometers range. British firm Cobham Systems, which provides radome and air-to-air refueling probe for the Tejas light combat aircraft, has been sold to a US-headquartered manufacturer Eaton Corporation for $2.8 billion. The Aeronautical Development Agency has ordered only 2 radomes from Cobham Systems for the initial batch of pre-production medium-weight fighters, while the remaining medium-weight fighters will get an indigenous radome. The Indian Air Force will also receive 5 more FOC standard Tejas Mark I fighters next week, that will increase the number of FOC standard Tejas Mark I fighters to 7. The U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin will meet his Indian counterpart Rajnath Singh on 19 March, during which both sides will discuss ways to operationalize the major defense partner status, which allows transfer of high-tech defense technologies that would normally be available to close allies of the US. Top officials have said that India will have a license-free access to a large range of military and dual-use technologies. Indian officials have said that the purchase of 30 MQ-9B drones and the option of leasing minesweepers, naval utility helicopters, mid-air refuelers will also be discussed during the upcoming visit of US Secretary of Defense. The navies of Israel, Greece, Cyprus and France undertook a joint naval exercise known as Noble Dina in the eastern Mediterranean Sea last week, and Indian military experts have said that India should also join the exercise. That would send a strong message to Turkey, that is engaging in anti-India activities. Israel is forging a strong alliance that could be targeted against Turkey, while Greek analysts have repeatedly called for strong Indo-Greek alliance, amid the Turkey's growing closeness with Pakistan.